Introducing the Club WPT Gold 5 million free roll passport. Just look at it. This is your ticket to the most anticipated poker tournament of the year. Only 2,000 exist. Not 2001, not 2002, only 2,000. And today, I'm giving away 3. Simply sign up at clubwptgold.com and use promo code YouTube and you're in. Wow, 5 million free roll.
And right now you see the German Marvin Rettenmaier is the chip leader, but Nick Schulman, a WPT champion, is now in second chip position. He's got an ace-8 this time. He elects to fold. Trevor Pope now, also folding. Now businessman Philippe Ktorza from Paris peeks at a king-queen. And he is going to raise, makes it 130 to go.
Open the pot to 130,000.
Over to the grinder. You can see he reluctantly folds.
Yep, and now Marvin Rettenmaier with a nothing hand, also folding.
Down to Steve O'Dwyer. Steve graduated from East Carolina, moved to Dublin, gained citizenship there. He's done very well over there playing poker. Actually finished second at a non-televised WPT event in Venice earlier this year.
Okay.
The guy's on a roll.
He's going to call with king-9, so king-queen up against king-9. The flop comes up ace-5-4, no help to either player. Action on Steve.
And he checks.
And Philippe, he's only been playing poker for 3 years, just incredible. And he's played impeccably so far tonight. He's going to make the bet, continuation bet, 240 it looks like.
Nice bet by the Frenchman. He's going to take down this pot. So the lone businessman doing very well. And his fans, the hammer. I love those fans of his.
This is a great group of people, I tell you. And they got the T-shirts matching saying short stack master.
Well, he has proven that to be the case this week. Seemingly every day he ends the day on the short stack. On the money bubble. He only had 5 big blinds left, yet here he is at the final table, fighting it up for this title.
All right, 3 quick folds around to Nick Schulman. He's got the button. He's got a 9-10 of clubs. Suited connector. Used to be the youngest player that ever won a WPT event at 21 years old. Now
One at Foxwoods.
he elects to fold. With position, now Trevor Pope with an ace-8. In the small blind, he's saying, can I steal this businessman's money right now with the raise? Not just going to call. He is going to raise, makes it 145. Interestingly enough, Philippe with a decent hand as well, ace-7. Sometimes you just feel like the guy's trying to steal your money.
We saw Philippe 4-bet the grinder all in a minute ago with ace-jack.
Look at this, back over the top by Philippe with an ace-7. He's made it 325. The hammer. Putting it down. And now the Pope looking at him.
Yep, staring him down. Tough decision here when you have an ace-8 offsuit here.
I think he's just saying to himself, how do I get a tan like that?
You know, against a pro player, good chance Trevor Pope might play this hand, but against an amateur player, if they re-raise, you give them credit for a strong hand. You may just lay it down, Vince, not get involved.
He's going to fold it.
What a play by the Frenchman. He is not intimidated by these pros at this table, and boom goes the hammer again.
Gone up to 10,000 blinds, a 40 and 80. Here we go. Action on Marvin. And Marvin, still the chip leader, is going to fold. Steve O'Dwyer also out.
Over to the tough pro, Nick Schulman, going for his second WPT title tonight.
He won't play that. Now it's into Trevor Pope. Trevor with the button and an ace-3. He's going to get over. Whoa, he's going to push all in. Philippe now with 1. Oh no, I'll take that back. 2 jacks.
He's gone all in also.
Over the top, like he should. Grinder out. Oh, and the Pope is saying, forgive me, I have sinned.
Well, he said I have to draw out to win. He's right about that.
I have pushed with ace-high.
And unfortunate for him, the grinder folded an ace. So his outs are limited, as you can see by the percentages there. Philippe about a 3-to-1 favorite to win this pot and eliminate the Pope.
Can he knock the Pope man out?
Oh, boy. Well, we got the Pope over there sweating and praying.
Just boom, right in the flop.
We got the Hammer people. Know their man's out in front with the 2 jacks.
Ace 2-9.
Everybody on their feet.
Here's the flop.
Here it comes.
Well, the flop comes up Queen 5 deuce. An inside straight draw there for Trevor Pope.
6 of clubs.
He needs an ace or a 4.
Just 4 right at a turn.
Could also hit 2 running clubs to win the pot, but looking for an ace or a 4. Philippe's jacks out in front.
Oh, boy.
It is not over, though. It's the jack of clubs. So Philippe has 3 jacks. Trevor Pope needs to catch a 4 or a club. That's not the queen of clubs.
Oh, man. The Pope has a prayer. Down to the river we go.
Well, Philippe can't even look. He's just pacing around nervously. To say ours, there it is. He pumps his fist. The hammer comes down. It's high fives all around for the Frenchman as he eliminates Trevor Pope from his tournament.
Well, the Pope says, holy cow, I'm out of here by a businessman. Oh, and the hammer songs start to go.
Oh, they're rocking and rolling at Bellagio tonight as the Frenchman eliminates Trevor Pope.
Just like that, the Pope has to go to heaven. He's out in 6th place, gonna pick up 155,000, and sadly, he's going over to talk to Jess Wellman.
Trevor's 6th place finish may not be exactly what you were hoping for today, but are you proud of yourself for making your first final table at the biggest one of the season?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any complaints. This is obviously a good finish. Final table's final table. I don't expect to be the last one I make, but you know, sometimes things go in your favor, sometimes they don't. It's one of those things that didn't, and I can only look forward to the future.
Exactly, and you can look forward to what I'm sure is going to be a lot of fun tonight with this guy going out to celebrate with you. You got great friends and a great result, so congratulations
Thank
for
you.
that.
I appreciate it.
Kimberly, over to you.
Oh, man.
Feel for the game, and his success over the last 5-6 years has been incredible.
Well, look at this. Picking up a pair of 10s right now. Makes it 200,000. Oh, Marvin's got a big hand here. Ace, king of diamonds.
Well, it's a premium hand, no doubt about it, especially against a player like the Grinder, who could have anything.
Marvin with big slick. Gonna pop it up. Goes to 485. Now look at this. The Irishman has an ace king as well. Not suited, of course.
Well, Dwyer's on the short stack here. We just want to go ahead and make a stand. Whoa. And he's moving all in here.
Yes, he is gonna push it with the ace king. And look at this, the Grinder. He's going back over the top with the 10s.
He's gone all in also.
Yeah.
And now Mad Marvin, what's he gonna do?
He has a big decision now.
Well, just incredible. The action in this pot, certainly a key moment in this tournament.
Now it's on Marvin. Ace, king of diamonds. 2 guys back over the top, all in, all in.
Well, obviously, as both players well covered, good gamble here and win a monster pot.
Well, they call him Mad Marvin. Will he play insanely here? It appears like he will. He is making the call. So Steve O'Dwyer, the American that went to Ireland, he needs a little luck right here. Otherwise, he'll be out of this tournament.
He needs a lot of luck. To win this pot, he's going to have to make a flush to win it. Very unlikely. And it's a dream scenario for the Grinder, as both opponents have the same hand. An ace-king. And because of that, the Grinder about a 60% favorite to win this pot.
Oh, I can see diamonds everywhere. Oh, my God.
Everybody on their feet here. What a moment this is in the Season 10 WPT World Championship. And here comes the flop. It's come Jack, 9-3. So far, so good for the Grinder.
Yeah, pretty safe for Michael Mizrachi, the Grinder. His 10's out in front right now.
Well, there's his 2 brothers over there sweating him in.
Let's see the turn.
Here comes the turn card, 4 spades.
The Grinder has to dodge 1 more card, the river card, an ace or a king. If he does so, he just that quick becomes our chip leader.
Well, the Grinder could knock out the Irishman. His hand holds up. There's the river card.
It's a deuce. The Grinder has done it. the pot here. Steve O'Dwyer is eliminated in 5th place. We're down to 4 players. And the Grinder, going for his 3rd WPT title, is in great shape to do it, Vince.
Just incredible. Well, right now we have to say goodbye to Steve O'Dwyer. Played pretty tight, found an opportunity, didn't work out. He's going to take home $192,000 here at the WPT World Championship, and he's going over to talk to Jess Wellman.
Steve, that was a pretty crazy 3-way all-in. Grinder calls. When Marvin starts to think, what's going through your head?
Don't have ace-king. Don't have any aces or kings. You know, that's about it.
Rough to lose to a coin flip, but you have had an amazing 9-10 months of poker.
Yeah.
What's been going on with your game? Are you changing something, doing something differently?
I don't think so. Just running pretty good. Not as well as I would have liked to have run today, but, you know.
I was going to say, if recent performance is any indication, you're going to be back at a final table in no time.
Hopefully this summer I'll make a few.
Yeah. All right. Congratulations, Steve.
All right, as 4 players remain, the German, Mad Marvin, out in front with 6.7 million in chips. And the Frenchman, Philippe Ktorza, is now the short stack at the table. First action goes to Marvin as he quickly folds. And Nick Schulman picking up a pair of 5s.
He's now got the speed limit hand. He's going to raise it. 215,000 to go.
Philippe going out. Michael the Grinder, this time with an ace-8.
Now, the Grinder likes to see flops. We know that, so he makes the call, and we're going to have a flop.
And the flop comes up queen, 8-5. Look at this, a set for Nick Schulman, just like that, 3 5s.
Grinder's got middle pair with top kicker and checks.
Schulman flopping a set. Happy days are here again. He's gonna bet him, not gonna play it sneaky. Come right out with a bet of 240,000.
There you can see the anguish look on the Grinder's face. Hard to throw down middle pair with top kicker when the guy would make a continuation bet most all the time. So the Grinder does make the call.
Yeah, investing deeper into trouble. Jack of clubs on the turn. 3 clubs out there now.
And now the Grinder looks like he's going to lead out here. Make what we call a blocking bet here.
Yep, 350,000.
Possible flush, possible straight out there. Nick does have 3 5s. Obviously going to make the call here, but it does slow him down, as you can see.
All right, going to the last card. It's a 9 of diamonds. More trouble there, potentially. You know, Grinder did not hit.
You know, Grinder just got 2 8s. He knows once he's called on the turn, he's beat. The 2 8s are no good.
And he has checked it, and Schulman now.
Well, Schulman just afraid his opponent could have a straight or a flush and have him beat. Didn't think he could get paid off otherwise, and he's probably right about that. Going to take down the pot, though, with the 3 5s.
Yep. Nick Schulman, 27 years old, spends a lot of time in New York, LA, Las Vegas. He's a business owner. And there you see the Royal Flush Girls Social Bar.
You know, there are 2 of the best poker players in the world sitting there, too. Eugene Ketcheloff, WPT champion, and Vanessa Selbst, who many say is the best woman player in the world, and I say she's one of the top players in the world, man or woman, Vanessa Selbst.
Yeah, she is tough. Okay, Andes are going up to 20,000 blind, 60 and 120. And there's a raise by Nick Schulman with ace-10. And now it's on the Frenchman, Philippe, who picks up 2 queens. And he's going all in with them like he should.
Well, he has gone all in with him.
Grinder looks down at an ace-deuce, gets out of their way, as does Marvin. Back on Nick Schulman. Now, you got to think to yourself, wait a second. The Frenchman is tighter than Rosie O'Donnell's dried-up wetsuit. Should I call with his ace-10?
Well, I think you get away from this hand, Vince. You'd only be in a race if the guy had 2 9s or 2 8s. Any other hand this guy is going to have you beat. This is not the kind of guy going to raise with king, queen, or king, jack.
No, he has only shown superior cards tonight when he plays. But it is tempting. Get rid of the Frenchman if he should get lucky.
Hammer time. It's hammer time.
Nick wants the Frenchman to talk.
It's hammer time. I don't know.
I don't know. He's got the ladies, the queens.
Oh, Nick Schulman makes that call for another 1.3 million. I'm surprised. He's shaking his head now. I shouldn't have called that. He normally doesn't make those kind of mistakes, but it might not be a mistake. He could end up busting the Frenchman. Let's see what happens.
The Hammer Rail Birds loving this moment.
The hammer looking to put a bonk in the back of the head of the WPT champion, Nick Schulman.
Pair queens up against ace-10. Here we go. Oh! 4 queens for the Frenchman.
Even Nick Schulman smiling at that. 4 of a kind on the flop. Nick Schulman drawn completely dead and made an ace-high straight, man. Nick made the ace-high straight. Ran into quad queens. And it's high fives for the Frenchman.
Philippe Ktorza gonna double up with 4 queens as he gets the kisses and the spoils. And here comes the hammer.
There is the hammer.
Oh, the Frenchman's been quiet up to that hand, but he is back in a big way. We're coming back in just a moment here on the WPT. All right, back to the action. At the WPT World Championship, a couple folds, and now it's on Mad Marvin, who has another mid-pair of 8s.
Yeah, this is the battle of the blinds here. Mad Marvin in the small blind, got the big chip lead, so he's going to raise it.
Yes, he does. He makes it 280 to go. Nick Schulman, though, with an ace-5.
Well, he knows the big chip lead could be raising with any 2 cards here. He's picked up an ace-high. And even though he's in second chip position, he is going with it. He's moved all in here. Yep. And a snap call by Mad Marvin, and Nick Schulman knows he's in trouble. Just that quickly, the guy going for a second WPT title tonight, Nick Schulman, could be out of here in 4th place. So if the 2 snowmen hold up for Mad Marvin, he'll be a substantial chip leader with 3 players left. Nick Schulman needs help to stay alive.
Nick getting up from the table. Mad Marvin smiling, enjoying this moment. He would love to knock out this WPT champion, Nick Schulman. Here's the flop. King, Jack, deuce. This is good for Mad Marvin. His 8 still out in front.
Now, people at home may be wondering why Nick moved all in there, but he's going to win that 80–90% of the time by moving all in over the top.
Well, Nick picks up a 5 there, pairs the 5s on the turn.
Most of the time, Mad Marvin not going to have anywhere near a good hand as 2 8s, but right now must catch an ace or a 5 to win, or he's out of here in 4th place.
Yes, he needs to suck out right here. Can Nick do it?
The pool player on the verge of scratching on the 8-ball.
Here we go, Mike.
It's a 3. So Nick Schulman not going to get his second WPT title tonight. Goes out in 4th place. Back to New York with a 4th place finish.
Yeah, he's a great player. Going to take home $256,000. Loves to gamble, but he will not be our WPT champ this year. Right now, he's going over to talk to Jess Wellman.
Nick, the turning point for you at this final table seemed to be that hand with Philippe Ktorza. What made you decide to go with the ace-10 there?
I just thought he was maybe a little card dead, getting a little desperate. I thought I might have him dominated, but, you know, in retrospect, maybe I never do. It's probably a bad call. I don't know.
Other than that, were you happy with how you played tonight?
Yeah, I think I played pretty well this last hand. He's opening almost every hand in that spot. You know, I could have called. I mean, it's just sometimes it doesn't go your way. I'm all right with it.
Exactly. We've seen you plenty of times before. It was great seeing you back again tonight. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
Introducing the Club WPT Gold 5 million free roll passport. Just look at it. This is your ticket to the most anticipated poker tournament of the year. Only 2,000 exist. Not 2001, not 2002, only 2,000. And today, I'm giving away 3. Simply sign up at clubwptgold.com and use promo code YouTube and you're in. Wow, 5 million free roll.
I'm shocked that the amateur would make such a snap call with a king-10 for all his dough.
All right, Philippe has a pair of 8s.
And he's up against 2 very tough pros here. For him to win this title, he's gonna have to play well and catch well.
He's at 350 to go. Is Rocky out? Mad Marvin. Let's squeeze the cards with him. Ooh, pair of 5s.
Marvin better be careful here. He's gone all in.
Call.
And a quick call by Philippe.
And a snap call by Philippe, and he has his opponent dominated. This will be an extreme hit for Mad Marvin here. If he loses this pot, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
The Frenchman who started out in 6th place will be the chip leader if he wins this pot.
Lucky Philippe. Can he stay lucky with the flop? Here we go.
Well, King 9-7, 2 spades. Mad Marvin needs a 5.
Marvin looking sick right now.
Well, the board pairs kings. We are down to the river. And if Mad Marvin doesn't catch a 5, the amateur businessman from France will be the chip leader.
Can Philippe do it? Yes, he does.
There you go. Incredible. Time and time again, the Frenchman has gone all in. He has won the pot, but Vince, he's had the best hand every time he's moved all in. Every time.
Oh, boy, Mad Marvin feeling the pain.
Well, Vince, the guy spewed off a whole lot of chips right there.
Oh, Mike, it's happening again. There it is. Oh, yes. So wonderful how they do that hammer thing.
Well, Vince, the crowd's stunned right now, as they should be. The amateur from France who came into this final table in last place by a long margin is now the chip leader with 3 players left fighting it out for this title. And in 10 seasons on the World Poker Tour, only 3 other players have come from 6th place to 1st place to win a tournament, but we've never had an amateur win this tournament.
Philippe, 49 years old. Big upset in the making right now. Action going to the grinder, though.
I'm all in.
Well, looks down at 3s and goes all in.
He's on the distant short stack here. Can't blame him for going all in here.
Man's got ace-10.
I call.
And he's going to make this call. Philippe gets out of their way. So another all-in and another call. Ace-10 for Marvin.
This one I care about.
Up against the pair of 3s for the grinder.
Well, the grinder's got to win this race, or he'll be out in 3rd place.
Man's so excited his pants are falling down.
Not much has gone right for these guys at this final table here. At least lately anyway, but something's going to go right for one of them right here. Here comes the flop. Ace and a 10 right on the flop. Come ace, queen, 10, all spades. The grinder does have the 3 of spade. If a spade comes up, the grinder makes a flush.
No, I haven't.
And we'll take the lead.
So happy.
The grinder looking for a 3 or a spade.
To the turn we go. Let's take a look.
A 10, it's over. A full house for Mad Marvin. That's going to do it for 2-time WPT champion Michael the Grinder Mizrachi. Going to be out in 3rd place.
Always a pleasure to watch the grinder back in great form. He played very heroically tonight. Going to take home $424,000. The grinder grinded out of Bellagio. Over to talk to Jess Wellman.
Michael, it seemed like things just weren't going your way there at the end. Was it tough having Marvin on your left this table?
Well, I knew coming in I was in a horrible seat. So, I thought I did my best what I could do with my chip stack. And if I win the flip there, you never know.
Well, now it's no 3rd title, but we hadn't seen you in a few years, and it was great to see you back at the WPT table. Were you happy to make it back?
Well, yeah, I'm glad to be back, but I just I haven't played many tournaments, and I just take a lot of breaks. And, I'll start playing as many as I can now, and hopefully I'll have a great season 11.
All right, thanks, Michael.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Mad Marvin looking for his first big-time poker tournament title. He could do it if he can win this heads-up battle. But the lone amateur who came into the final table in 6th chip position with a great shot to take the title as well.
All right, to the play we go. Philippe, he's got king, queen. He's raised to 300,000. And Marvin has called. Here's the flop.
Jack 8-3 all clubs. As you can see, Mad Marvin has a flush draw and a gut shot straight draw.
They both check. And then the 10 on the turn head hits Mad Marvin. Pair of 10s.
His opponent now has an open-ended straight draw, as you can see.
And Philippe has checked. Marvin gonna bet with the 10s. 275.
Now remember, Philippe raised before the flop. He checked on the flop and the turn, and now he's gonna raise it here, Vince.
Very sneaky. Makes it 775.
When a guy checks a couple times and then raises you just think he's got a monster hand, but Marvin has made the call because he has a flush draw and a straight draw and a pair of 10s.
River card is a 5 of spade, no flush. Philippe has nothing but king high. Does he have the heart to bet this?
The continued bluff goes on here by the Frenchman.
Weaker players would check on the river. They wouldn't continue the larceny. But the Frenchman's doing it with a bet of $875. Can he push Madman out?
That's Mad Marvin's girlfriend over there. I wonder if she'll scream out, call him, call him.
This would be the call of the night.
One of the calls of the year, I can tell you. It's just not something you would expect out of an amateur player in the first hand of the heads-up battle here.
Mad Marvin saying, does this guy have the gall to bet without a hand? And he's going out. Look at this. Philippe is going to show it.
The Frenchman showed him the bluff.
He's put the salt in the water, stirring it up, throwing it into that deep wound of Mad Marvin. And that's going to sting. There you see Joe Sirach. He's the WPT Player of the Year, Season 10 at the Royal Flush Girls Social Bar. And there's also Faraz Jaka in his Liberace outfit, looking good.
Faraz, the Season 8 WPT Player of the Year. So big-time players sweating out this final table.
Philippe now with almost twice as much in chips. That's the way it's going right now. Back to the table.
Wow, a bluff on deal number 1 of this heads-up battle.
I love that the Frenchman showed it to him, shaking the Madman up. This time, Mad Marvin has an 8-7, and he's raising it to 300,000. And Philippe is going to look down at, oh my goodness, the pair of queens. He's got the ladies, and look at this. He's going to play it sneaky, just calling. Here's the flop.
Oh, and it may work out very well for him, as his opponent has flopped top pair, and he's got an overpair.
Yep, they both check here. Turn card is a 9 of clubs. So now it's on Philippe to act first. He's got that big overpair. Tried to trap earlier, but now he's got a bet. Looks like 475.
I am in shock that Mad Marvin did not bet that flop with the top pair. Now he's got an open-end straight draw to go with this pair. But it's like he just smells a rat in the kitchen here.
Wow, this, he's just gonna call. Not gonna get fancy with it. He respects Philippe. Down to the river we go, and look at this. Oh, man.
Queen on the river. This gives Philippe 3 queens. Now, yes, there's a possible straight out there, but Philippe will be going nowhere except to the center of the pot with his chips here.
Oh, boy. That's 1.3 million. And now Mad Marvin has got to figure this out. Can he lay down this hand? No, he doesn't. He calls it, and he's going to pay for it.
And he's made the call here.
Look at the look.
Quad Doms, he said. 3 queens. Give me the money. Just incredible run this guy's having here at this final table.
Oh, here come the Philippe guys with the hammer.
Now, Vince, he shows you that you don't have to be a top pro to win out here in the World Poker Tour or to even compete with these pros. He has done it all night long. Playing well, catching well. And I don't care if you're pro or amateur, that's a tough combination to beat.
Mike, he's only been playing poker for 3 years, but he's playing high level. And now the blinds are going up to 125, 250. Action on Philippe Ktorza.
Picks up another pretty good hand here.
Queen Jack of clubs. He's getting out, raising chips, makes it 550 to go. And Mad Marvin has got to be tilting off a little bit. And this time he's got an ace-4 of diamonds.
I'm all in.
He's lost half his chips at this heads-up battle. He's putting the other half in right here.
I am surprised at this call.
Snap call by the Frenchman here. Mad Marvin has the best hand, and again, he's saying, wow, this guy called over 3 million with queen high. Could the upset be complete after this hand? It will be if Philippe can help his hand.
Philippe, a little bit of a dog, but going for the kill here. He wants the WPT World Championship. He sees it's a possibility, but he's still behind at this point.
Well, if Mad Marvin wins this pot, we'll be virtually dead even in chip count in this heads-up battle. If the Frenchman wins, he'll be our champion.
Will the hammer get lucky on the flop? Let's take a peek. No.
An ace right on the flop, but also a queen. You saw Philippe get so excited when he saw the queen, and then got de-excited when he saw the ace.
Yeah, Mad Marvin hitting his aces on the flop.
Mad Marvin just standing on the sideline, holding his breath. Well, eight of diamonds comes up. That means the jack of diamonds will not help Philippe, as it will give Mad Marvin a flush. He must catch a queen or a jack that's not a diamond if he's going to win the tournament right here, right now.
Mad Marvin with a big shot to double up. Here we go.
It's the diamond. Mad Marvin makes the flush to double up. And folks, don't go anywhere. We're about dead even in chip count now. Players are terrific poker players, no doubt about it. But whether you're pro or amateur, you got to get lucky and win races to win tournaments, period.
All right, back to the action. Heads up battle continues. Marvin with 8 million, Philippe with 7, and Philippe with a jack 7 is raised. Makes it 650,000 to go. Marvin with just a jack 8 here.
Gonna make the call, so we're gonna see a flop here.
Jack 8 versus jack 7. Here we go. Flop comes up ace 5-3, 2 hearts.
Well, no help to either player.
No. And Marvin has checked. Philippe not hitting anything right there, but he knows what to do. That's right, you bet it. 625.
Yeah, most players would just jettison this jack 8 without thought, but not Mad Marvin.
Well, how deeply do you want to get involved here?
Let's see, he's picking up raising chips.
Wow.
He's not going to call with the sand. You're going to raise or you're going to throw it away.
Does he sense something about the Frenchman?
Well, this is just a good read on the Frenchman here.
Oh,
if he raises
yes.
here. And indeed he is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the Frenchman quickly throws his hand away, but what a play by Mad Marvin Rettenmaier there.
Yeah. Perhaps Philippe gave away some type of tell. We don't know, but Mad Marvin taking a chance there, and it makes it work. And there's Matt Waxman.
WPT champion who won an event in France, incidentally, but he's not rooting for the Frenchman, as he's got a UMAD hat on, rooting for Mad Marvin Rettenmaier.
Action right back on Mad Marvin. This time picks up a big ace jack of clubs. He's got to like that. He's got to like his momentum. And he's smelling the kill. He has raised to 800,000. Let's take a look at Philippe's cards. He's got a pair of 8s. This could be shove time. Yes, he's going to shove all in a quick call.
So here we go. Vince, it seems only fitting that it comes down to a race. All this planned, 7 days, and it could come down to the classic race, the 2 overcards versus the under pair.
Come on, let's do it.
Mad Marvin out in front in terms of chip count, so if he wins this pot, he'll be our champion. If Philippe wins it, he'll be the new big chip leader. Everybody on their feet, holding their breath. And there comes the flop. Well, it's 10-7-5, the 2-8 still out in front.
Yeah, no good for Mad Marvin. Looking disappointed there. So he's going to need some luck here on the turn. It's a king of spades. Philippe's still out in front.
That means a queen will now make a straight for Mad Marvin. So he's looking for an ace, a queen, or a jack.
And Mad Marvin would become our champion. Here we go.
Nope, a 7 comes off. Heartbreak for Mad Marvin as he loses this pot. And once again, the Frenchman has a big chip lead.
The hammer just won't go away. Just incredible, the comeback he's had. Playing really nice right now.
Well, Vince, we're witnessing an incredible heads-up battle to end season 10.
Now we got more to come.
Introducing the Club WPT Gold 5 million free roll passport. Just look at it. This is your ticket to the most anticipated poker tournament of the year. Only 2,000 exist. Not 2001, not 2002, only 2,000. And today, I'm giving away 3. Simply sign up at clubwptgold.com and use promo code YouTube and you're in. Wow, 5 million free roll.
For 3 years, he's got 11 million. Mad Marvin down to 4 million. Here we go, Mad Marvin. Oh, he's got a pair of 10s. Wired up. This could be revenge time.
Lines are now 2 and 400,000, remember.
Marvin makes it 800,000. Philippe gonna have one ace and a 4, but he's gonna push all in and he gets a quick call.
Yep, the snap call by Mad Marvin. So the min raise worked to perfection for Mad Marvin, at least so far. He entices his opponent to move in. Now, will the 10 stand up? Well, there you see Guillaume Darcourt, WPT champion, in the pink hair there, holding his buddy. Said, we're gonna hit an ace this time, my friend, don't worry. Mad Marvin out in front right now with a 2-10. If he wins this pot, he'll be our chip leader. If not, it'll be over.
And the flop is a king 7, deuce 10, still in front. No help for Philippe right there. To the turn we go.
Well, a 3 comes off. That means Philippe can catch a 5 and make a straight. So Philippe needs an ace or a 5 to take this title right here, right now.
Here we go. River card.
It's a deuce. And with that pot, Mad Marvin takes the chip lead in the heads-up battle one more time. Can you believe that we're going back and forth this much in this heads-up battle?
No, Mike. What an unbelievable end to season 10. At first, it was Philippe the Hammer who had complete control of this match, but then Mad Marvin doubled up twice to have a commanding chip lead. It's just amazing.
Well, you're never completely out of it when you're playing heads-up, Vince, as you know, and Philippe had to double up 4 times to snatch the lead back from Marvin. And after that last hand, it's now Mad Marvin who's back to being the chip leader. Simply incredible.
Yes, it is.
You just wonder the mental strain on these guys for going back and forth like this.
Oh, wow, look at this, Mike. Marvin has picked up kings. Gigantic hand. How do you massage this?
Well, he's going to make it. Looks like the minimum raise. And that's exactly the case.
Yeah, 800,000 total, Philippe, and look at... Oh, wow. Uh-oh. He's got jacks.
Vince, this is known as a cooler in poker world, as you know, when you're playing heads-up poker here. If he raises here, it's all going in pre-flop. There we go. It's all in. Nothing the Frenchman can do here.
The guns are firing. Kings versus Jacks for the WPT World Championship.
One more time, Mad Marvin celebrating her prematurely here. Didn't learn his lesson from before, certainly. Both players going to get their money in with these hands. Just a cooler, as we call it. You're going to get in with the Jacks, you're going to get in with the Kings in a heads-up battle like this.
5 cards to come.
Let's see what happens. Well, it's come ace 9-3. So far, so good for Mad Marvin. If he can just dodge a jack, he's going to be the season 10 WPT World Champion.
They have both been on an emotional roller coaster all night long, and here comes the turn. It's a 10 of clubs.
Philippe Ktorza has 2 outs. He must catch a jack to stay alive.
Can Philippe suck out?
Mad Marvin 1 card away from becoming WPT champion.
Let's see the river card at our WPT World Championship.
It's an ace. There it is. Mad Marvin Rettenmaier has done it. He is the WPT World Champion for season 10. And what a battle it was, Vince. I'll tell you, Vince, you got to take your hat off to the Frenchman, though. Give him a salute. What a performance he put on all week long, and especially in this heads-up battle.
Mad Marvin has done it. He's our champion.
Oh, that's nice to see. Good sportsmanship all around. And what an effort the amateur Frenchman put on. But when the smoke cleared, the guy with the big chip lead starting this final table is now engraving his name on the WPT Champions Cup.
Philippe, that was a crazy heads-up battle, but you can't say you didn't give it your all. Are you happy with your play and how hard you fought?
Yes, I'm happy, but it's always hard to finish second. And it was a nice party, a nice final, and nice hands-up.
Biggest poker moment for you of your life?
Yes, of course, yes. It's a big souvenir for me, yes. And all my friend was here, so of course I never forget it.
You're right. You have a great reel, great friends. Let's hear it for the hammer.
Yes, the hammer. Faites me pour le hammer. Hammer.
All right, ready? Congratulations, Philippe. Great job. Mike Sexton is with our new world champion.
One more time, let's hear it for our champion, Mad Marvin Rettenmaier. Kimberly, back to you.